And we made it. So flew in late last night, so spent the night in Osaka. This is my 8th time in Japan. Never been here in the winter, and you can tell from my red face, it is freezing. So I'm about to go grab some breakfast and then go jump on a train and head off to Kokubunji so we can get this thing started. So just wrapped up my first day in the shop and it did not disappoint. Got to work on a nice little chunky Japanese black pine, which was somewhat of a little bit of a test. So had free rein on the tree. Koji said go for your life, and that went well. I'll run you through that a little bit later. But more than anything, it's just good to be back in an environment like this when you're surrounded by talented artists, beautiful trees, and then being able to work on some of the best material you can find. So day one went well, and excited to see what the next few weeks have got in store. And then first up, tomorrow morning, I'm on board with this little guy. So here's the tree all finished up. It was such a pleasure to work on such an amazing little tree that actually went to the Gafu Ten sales booth and sold before we even opened up. So it was nice to see that move on, and hopefully it has a great future ahead. So this was the result of the first tree that I worked on. Even though I've been to Japan to study now 3 times, that first tree is always nerve-wracking. There's always a bit of pressure, and you know the master's going to be keeping a close eye and checking that work, and then that could potentially dictate the sort of trees that you get to work on after it. So really happy with how this little Shohin Hiramatsu Japanese black pine turned out, and it was the start of many more good trees to come. Next tree up for me to work on is this beautiful little chunky Shimpaku juniper. It's a fair bit bigger than the last tree and has a lot of branches to work with, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this one. for almost 2 days on this juniper. We're getting really close to having it finished up. Just got to get through this last little area in the apex and then we're all finished. And that's the last wire for the tree. So it's always exciting when you finish that last bit and you get to see the tree come together. The fact that then you know you've got something exciting to work on next, and then just a little bit daunting when you think Koji has to go over it and see what you've done wrong. So fingers crossed. Workshop's empty. I just thought I'd show you around. So we've got 3 workstations here. This is where Senior Hiramatsu is working. This is my spot over here. I've got all my wire, tools, everything I need. And then this is where Koji sits and gets after it. Basically this is a little area of books, so on lunch, morning tea, have a bit of a read. And then on the other side of the workshop is some pots, different bits and pieces for sale, pots, stands, and whatnot. Some of the nicer ones over here in the glass cabinet. And then we have a couple of trees here that will be displayed at this upcoming Gafu Ten. Another really cool thing is up here on the wall we've got some of the awards that Koji has won for previous Gafu Tens and Sakafus. So that's basically the space.